Hey everyone, thanks for joining and welcome back. I know it's been a while. We're in a little quiet period, but wow, PetVivo on NASDAQ again. John, congratulations. I know I was just saying that before I hit record. First things first, John, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, good, good. It's been an extremely hot summer, at least up here in Toronto, but I imagine also where you are. Wanted to kind of do an update video. I know a lot of people are like, "Holy wow!" Nasdaq came out of nowhere. Some people were saying, and wanted to kind of give people a where the company is now, and really a lot of great questions people asking about changing the name from Kush to Spring for the product and how things are going on that end. But where do you want to kick it off?
Well, I'll just give the update. I mean, we were like in a 9-month quiet period. That was the longest quiet period in the history of the marketplace. I think NASDAQ was so far behind. It was amazing. When we finally got cleared, I didn't even know what to think. But the good thing is, we secured the funding and we got the funding in a really bad market condition. People look at the Dow and the S&P and they're saying, well, hold it. Why is it a bad market condition when the market's at highs? I said, well, have you looked at the XBI, which is the smaller cap biotech index or medical index? I said, in the last 45, 60 days, the index was at 177. It's down to 120 in a very short period of time. And lots of the smaller stocks even corrected more than that, the smaller medical biotechs. And we had a very strong interest from the institutions. So that was good. I think we were the only small cap deal that got done in the last 40 days. So that was good. So we were happy. Now we got the funding. We can move forward. And publicly, I think you see we hired a marketing director, Russ, and he Pfizer Animal Health, direct marketing there, and then IB marketing. And then we announced Ann Zezer, who is going to be an in-house vet, senior technical vet. She'll be answering questions of new vets after the salespeople call on them and they have questions, because FDA doesn't allow salespeople to answer certain questions. So the vet will have to answer it. And, she's got a great track record in private practice. Former president of the Wisconsin Veterinary Association, and so on. So she's got a good reputation. We're excited about that. And so as we move forward, we're going to be driving sales and we're going to be driving marketing. And the main change of the product was brought about by our ad agency. Our ad agency supplied us with a lot of analytics why it should not be Kush and it should be Spring. And Spring specifically with the OsteoCushion technology, because that platform of the OsteoCushion technology has multiple applications, as we will be bringing in a feline product relatively soon, and that will add to a good mix of products.
Yeah, no, awesome. Well, hey, that's a good little teaser for something to come. You made it this far. Oh, hey, there's a cat or a feline, kind of product coming. Really wanted to chat. I see a lot of questions, people asking, how's adoption going? With the last time we chatted, about, really kind of, vets and getting a hold of the product. It was super early days. Curious, how the summer's gone and, really how the past 9 months have gone on that front.
Yeah, so the adoption is good. Once we get it in their hands, it's almost 100%. But we weren't really pushing that aggressively until we had our production facility and we'd done 1,000 unit single production batch run. And we can expand to 5,000 unit batch run. We're very comfortable with that. We added some very seasoned production people that came over from a large medical device manufacturer, and they've actually added a few tweaks to really improve the manufacturing process that we had in place.
Oh, awesome. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. So the capacity actually of that facility, our current facility with the human device certifications is about 500,000 units, 500,000 syringes. And that represents about top line revenues in the area of 120 million.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, that's good news to anyone watching this video. So obviously, awesome. How do we, how we get in terms of uses, of the product so far? And curious, I'm kind of just, I have to ask because I see the questions. What's a
Sure.
plan to grow that?
So
Maybe in a little bit more depth.
So this summer we didn't really drive too hard because we wanted to have a really specialized packaging, and it's really ESG oriented. It's made from potato starch, and it has a turtle shell clip that the syringe sits on a tray, and then it sits in a box, and it's all, you can throw it into your garden, basically everything except for the syringe, and it could fertilize your garden. So that is taking an extra 90 days just because the manufacturer and the tooling company is 100 days behind. so we were expecting to have it sometime in June, July. I think we're going to get it this week. So we're hoping to get it this week, and then we'll have the boxes and everything ready for the trade show in Las Vegas on September 6th. It's September 6th through the 10th. It's the largest veterinary conference in the West Coast in Las Vegas. The problem with Las Vegas is they have a really high incident of the Delta version of the coronavirus. So they're telling us only a third of the people that originally were indicated that was going to go is going. And they actually are giving refunds to people, which really surprised me. They should have just given them credit for next year's show.
Yep. Oh, interesting. Well, either way, obviously a pretty big kind of conference. Either way, expect some good success that'll come from that. But again, congratulations. Wow, PetVivo on NASDAQ. I know caught a lot of people, off guard, and I'm sure we'll get a ton of questions. Kind of want to just give people an update on where things are now, but looks like a lot of things ready for growth. So it should be kind of busy next few months.
Yeah,
Anything
in
you
our
want to add on?
S1, probably 40% of the use of funds is for marketing and sales.
Ooh.
So yeah, in our S1, we indicated in the next 12 months, we will hire 9 additional salespeople. So that's a pretty aggressive push. And we feel these salespeople are very seasoned, have a very deep Rolodex of veterinary doctors to call on. So we're just looking forward to adoption, as well as the Colorado State study is moving along. I think they just recruited another 15, 20 dogs. It's hard to keep track because you're not supposed to get too much information. It is an independent study, so they don't tell us anything. They can say, oh, we got some more dogs in. That's about it.
Yeah, no, got it. Well, hey, that's awesome. And obviously we
Yeah.
expect great things. Well, sounds good. I think this is a great update. Again, want to let people know, videos are going to keep coming here, and want to, anyone with questions, please drop it below and we'll make sure it gets in a future video. But John, thanks so much for joining.
Thank you, Jason.